Hello everyone! Once upon a time, I did a video talking about what the most expensive Transformers on eBay were, and that was fun, and I want to do it again at some point when there's less trolly LeBron James entries. However, before we get to that, I came across this list on thegamer.com by Josh Griffiths talking about the 25 rarest Transformers and what they are worth. Now, on a like little catch-all, kind of like clickbaity article like this, I'm really not expecting an informed opinion. I'm not looking at like, I'm not expecting incredible accuracy here, but at the very least, the list did get me curious about something. So first off, let's take a quick look down the list, and we'll find out what this person's opinion about the rarest and most expensive are. Okay, Diatlas, I can see. A microchange Ravage. All right, yeah, you're talking about a pre-transformer of a popular character. Yep. Headmaster Junior Minerva, 875. Okay, I can see that. G1 Overlord, I know is an expensive figure, but I know you can get it for way less than $9.75. Unless this is a mint-in sealed box one we're talking about, you can get it cheaper than that. See if we keep going. G1 Squawk Talk and Beast Box, which would... So, no. I've got a friend of mine got me that set years back and wasn't nearly that expensive. Also, we have a third-party Beast Box Squawk Talk in here, so already the list is disqualified because they don't even know what toys they're talking about. This is very clearly Google searched, eBay searched, etc., and not really that informed, not really that much not that much research done to it. So yeah, at the very least, if you're gonna claim that Squawk Talk and Beast Box can rank up $1,000, and I'm sure that a AFA graded sealed 100, all that, I'm sure that one could get up there. But don't show me a loose third-party one when you're talking about what it's going to be. Show me the one you're actually talking about. Show me the condition and prove to me that you actually did the research. So, let's see. Black Zarak. Yeah, 1,100 to 1,500 is pretty much what Zarak can go for. Not shocked there. It's Schrodinger's collectible. It is both priceless and worthless as long as you do not take it out of the box. Love that GPS. Soldier Story Unicron Table Lamp. This is one I barely hear about, and I'm not entirely sure that this is just because it's rare, because it's a pretty unknown item. I think it's just because it started off really expensive, because it's a gigantic piece. A lot of those high-end statues are huge, so that's shouldn't be too far off what it originally went for. So that's not even a matter of rarity. That's just a matter... Well, yeah, it's somewhat rare, yes, because there's only a few hundred. But still, the price is not because it's rare. It's because it started off as an expensive piece. Lio Kaiser, a boxed in good condition or seal or like a AFA sealed one can go over 4 digits. Don't show me the Combiner Wars version. That immediately just puts me off. Again, make sure it's a picture of the one you're talking about, so it doesn't look like you're a moron. Now we're getting into prototype talk. Prototype is, that's pretty much expected. Train bots, yeah, in great shape, yes. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah, so the Binaltech Maester that one I would also agree with. There's more prototype stuff. And there's the thing. I can tell, I've already read this list, by the way. I can already tell that the author is avoiding doing certain repetitions. Okay, Kaltor, I admittedly not looked up very often, so I have no idea if it can hit 2,000. A red Bumblebee, I do not think could hit 2,000. I don't know where that one came from. I know ways I can get this exact one in this photo for $200 right now. Again, it had to be sealed and minted and graded and all that. G1 Soundwave, near mint and inbox, no. No. Okay, this one actually does admit, this was professional toy grader, 80 out of 100. Sealed, expensive UV protected plastic case. So it's AFA graded 2500. See, this is why you can't just show any old picture, because a loose sound wave would never reach 4 digits. But like I was saying, like, I can tell this author was trying not to be too repetitive, because really what you would do is you just make the entire list 25 lucky draw figures, because every single lucky draw is going to be at least 4 or 5 digits, depending on which one it is. So yeah, Crayola Convoy, Guard City, and Battle Gaia. Okay, good pulls. Very, very obscure characters. That's actually pretty on the nose. G1, near mint and in box. Sealed, graded, yes. And again, he mentions that, like, box, professionally graded, and special protective case can go for $3,400. Show it then. I'm just repeating myself now. All right, and here we go. Lucky draw again. The Goodbye Megatron gift set. That is a really rare set. The G1 Piranacon set. I'm not sure. I don't know. That one seems dubious. I think the Megatron and Starscream would go for way more, but who knows? Okay, see here? You actually did show it in the case. And yes, this gift set is actually pretty rare. And then we get into, like, okay, G4 did an all-chrome Optimus Prime, and then there's a door prize Optimus Prime that's one of a kind. There's a lot of Transformers that are actually one of a kind that will hit 5 digits, so none of those are on the list. G2 combiners, Stunticons, and Protectobots, not on the list. In box, those things can, routinely go for like $2,500 at a time. So obviously, it's a list with a little bit of decent research, but overall, you can tell they're trying not to be repetitive, and they didn't look too hard into things like unreleased Transformers or what is popularly known as the most expensive Transformers. And like I said, there are other one-of-a-kind Transformers out there. We have a green Grand Convoy that was a prize in Japan. No sign of that. We have no idea whatever happened to that toy, where it ended up, who won it, if it's still in good condition. Who knows? But yeah, like, there are, you could make an entire list out of just Transformers that are one of a kind. You really could. So it got me wondering, though, what are the most expensive Transformers right now? Now, to be fair, I have not done any real research either. What I have done is I have gone back to our old friend eBay, and I have gone not to the current listings that we did last time. I have gone to sold listings, things that people have actually paid real human dollars for. And we are going, and I'm on just the front page, and we're just going to go up, and we're just going to see what is at the top of this list. And we started the bottom of this list, and I've got 120 items per page. So there's over 100 items here that are over, and all of them have sold in the last few months at least $1,600. So this will immediately tell you how invalidated the list is. And it starts with, a G1 Megatron. It's the original release, 100% complete. In-box unused stickers, mint in box, but it's not even sealed. It's not even sealed, and it goes for $1,600. Keep in mind, this is a bid. Someone bid $1,609 in order to own a Megatron in this condition. That is about as legitimate as you can get. Like, keep in mind, when we go through this list, we're probably going to see some shill bids as well. People who have artificially inflated the sold price by faking the sale and then posting it again. That's typically against eBay rules, but they don't always catch that. So let's just keep scrolling up. And right away, a lot of it is pretty common stuff that you would expect. It is, mint in sealed box G1 toys that are AFA graded. No real shock. Stunticon job, really, that one went for a lot. Someone offered me a Stunticon job box for a really good price, and I really hated that I couldn't take it, because it was right when I was on my big toy spending vacation. So, like, I didn't have close to enough money to actually get it at the time, and I really hate that I couldn't get a hold of it. Let's see. And here we go. Target Masters, AFA graded. Imaginarium Art Soundwave Transformer with Rat Bat and Frenzy statue, MX Studios. Best offer taken, but they originally asked $1,600. Statues are big, big business. Yeah, it's really hard to deny that. Yeah, I don't go into like the gigantic statues, like the museum quality statues, but they are super impressive. And I know the people who want them are willing to spend gigantic money to get them. This is just more proof of that. HasLab Unicron, of course, is going to come up. I'm actually surprised because like the last one I saw for sale sold for $1,800. This one is $1,700. I'm not going to lie. If I could, there is that part of me in my brain going like, you've got like 3 tubs full of stuff you keep meaning to eBay. Why don't you just like bite the bullet and just grab the Unicron before it's like no less than $2,000 to get your hands on? All right, moving up. We're going to see a lot of Unicrons. Oh, this was without the box. And it still went for more than the one that was sealed. That's weird. Yeesh. But yeah, again, we're seeing a lot of it. It's AFA grading, and I'm never really a big fan of AFA grading, to be honest. A lot of time, like sometimes you can see in like listings like this, yes, it makes the toy more valuable, but ultimately it also like you can send anything away for AFA grading, get it back, and they'll tell you like now it's worth like 5 times the value. But if the demand for it isn't there, then no, it's not. All you did was pay a lot of money for a fancy Lexan box. I know. Sometimes I think it gives a false impression of rarity and value when really it's not there. Okay, so as you can see, we got a lot of Unicrons and a lot of AFA graded. Diaclone Police Sunstreaker, MIB Kotosh. Now this is the kind of thing that we always get as like exclusives and like generation selects here, and it feels like super weird that that's actually a thing. But yeah, Sunstreaker in like police deco, like looking like Prowl. That was a real toy that was released, and it's very valuable apparently. All right, Jetfire. I just mentioned in a video where he does feel like your beginner's holy grail item, but obviously if you get one in great condition, it is still very much a super valuable toy. Pretender Metal Hawk in box. Wow. I hate the best offer accepted. I hate those because I want to know what it is worth. I want to know what it's worth. I love the picture here. It's like, here's HasLab Unicron. It doesn't even show the print on the box. It's just... That doesn't help. Diaclone Fairlady Z Smoke Screen. Alright, so Diaclones are going up there in price, and Diaclones are... Here, see, open the box. Open the shipping crate so we can see it's actually a Unicron, and you're not just trying to sell me that old microwave you had lying around. Okay, another... Remember what I said about shill bidding? Here's that exact same picture from that exact same Megatron that was at the bottom. Now it's worth more. This is where I kind of feel like shill bidding was a thing, or they relisted it and sold it again and got a different price. Sometimes it's hard to guess here. Here's a different photo. Here's a completely different release of Megatron. That one did get up to 1,800. Let's see, Unicron. Why am I not surprised? Of French G1 Optimus Prime Redfoot. Hang on. Okay. That's interesting. I've never actually seen that. Yeah, indeed. This Optimus Prime has red feet. That's weird. That's weird. I will admit, I've never seen that before. Huh. And the feet on G1 Optimus Prime were die-cast, so they had to paint that in that specific color. I guess somewhere they just, I don't know, it was like some weird release that decided that the blue was a little bit too dominant and needed some red down there. I don't know. It looks like he's wearing Crocs now. Oh, okay. I've actually never seen that before. This is educating me now. Let's see. TFC 4.0 Thunder Mayhem combiner set of all seven going for $2,000. Wow. So let me never underestimate what like newer BotCon stuff can go for, because usually I associate it all with trash. Thunderwing. Euro G1 still in the box, still with the box, still everything. Do not touch it. It will break. But for now, it's worth $2,000. See, I wouldn't even trust that getting shipped to me. I'd be too afraid of the gold breaking in transit. Peter Cullen autographed Robosend, $2,000. Wow. Right. Sealed Starscream, $2,000, and it's not AFA graded. It's kind of fascinating because Starscream, it will show you how popular that toy and that character is, because Starscream was one of those very rare G1 figures that was sold for all 3 years of the original Transformer run. So it was basically just him and Bumblebee were the only ones that were produced consistently between 1984 and 1986, because back then you didn't stop making a toy until it stopped selling well. Those two were the most popular characters. They kept selling well. They kept getting made. So considering there's potentially more of these Starscreams than most G1 sealed, super impressive that it still gets to that price. Credit to how good Starscream is as a character. Snaptrap, AFA graded. Here's a big lot of modern stuff that all sold in one big lot. Good on you. That's a quick way of getting rid of it all. Dive Bomb, Highbrow. Yeah, Headmasters are always expensive, let alone sealed ones. We got some third party in here. Here's a batch of Fans Toys figures. Let's see, Mastermind Creation, Bruticus. All right. Yeah, we got a few different ones coming in, but it's still mostly, here's Sealed Optimus Prime, $2,300. Again, more Unicrons. BotCon Tigatron, $2,400. That's a really cool figure. I'm knocking on Hasbro's door and I'm like, you did that Ravage remold? Like, this is just sitting there. Come on. Just sitting there. I would absolutely get that Ravage again if I could get it in those Tigatron colors. So what surprises me is that, like, Unicron can be had for under $1,800, and yet there are people who are dropping $2,500 for it still. I guess if it's worth it to you, then by all means. Fans Toys Phoenix for $2,600. Why'd you pay that? There's so many different options for Skyfire now. I don't think Voltron's a very good Transformer, so that's probably not a good one. AFA Jetfire, $2,700. The legacy of Jetfire being a very desirable Transformer continues on. Getting into some big name characters now. Ironhide going for almost $3,000. Motormaster did go for $3,000. Swoop for $3,000. Prowl for $3,000. See, Soundwave AFA graded $3,000. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that actually proves it. Ooh, a complete reissue on all the Takara reissues. Wow. $3,000 to get them all. I guess it's cheaper than going back and getting G1 toys one by one. Rhodes Caesar gift set. Just had someone at the toy shop talking to me about Rhodes Caesar. $3,000. Whew. Man, Brainmasters cost you quite a bit if you want some of those old vintage G1s, especially ones out of Japan. Now we're getting like really, really big here. Wait. G1 1989 Tailwind Flat Top Micromaster Airstrike Patrol lot. What? Wait, no. No. Why is that so expensive? Why is that so expensive? What was that? It's not even complete. It's not even complete. One of them's broken. Wait, I'm totally confused now. Yeah, like, here's Flat Top, $35, and I can get the other ones for, like, super cheap, too. Like, for a second, I thought I was losing my mind. It's like, wait, was that just, like, an unreleased Micromaster I was not aware of? Like, some, like, one-off G1 prototype? What? Okay. That just completely threw me off. Let's get back into the stuff I kind of expected to this range. Alright, AFA Optimus Prime, $4,800. $5,200. Pepsi Optimus Prime. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. We're almost at the top of the list. Make your bets now. What's going to be the top one? Keep in mind, this is of, August 2nd, 2022. So this is just the last 4 months worth of eBay sales. So if you're watching it later, there you go. Vintage figure lot from Takara. Big powered Battlestar Japanese. Wow, all 6 Battlestars. Wow. Okay. That's not surprising. That's not surprising to go for that. Another AFA, a light blue Optimus Prime, an error box. Oh, okay. That explains it. Shockwave at $7,100, and this is bids. These are bids, not best offers. Someone dropped $7,100 for Shockwave. All right. Almost the top of the list. We're getting really close to the 5-digit range. There's a G1 Radomus Prime at $7,500. I think there's only one listing above this one, if I remember right. And there we go. So for the last few months, the most expensive Transformer set to be released, or to actually sell on eBay, we have Menasor of all sets, the Stunticon gift set. $1,000 or $10,000. It was a best offer accepted, but we actually do get to see the actual bid price. Now again, shill bidding is a thing. No idea if these top ones are legit, but as of right now, yeah, there's your big money in Transformers. And there's why you need to research your lists a little bit better. So, did we learn things today? Because I learned a few things. I had no idea there was an Optimus with red feet. But thank you for watching. I hope this sated a little bit of curiosity. Certainly did me. And hopefully, all of our Transformers get this expensive so we can all sell them off and be rich someday. Wouldn't that be nice? Guys, I am facing the most powerful enemy any YouTuber can face, the algorithm, and I need your help to defeat him. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Every time you do, we attack that algorithm and we drive it back until it can no longer defeat this channel. Thank you very much.